Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tessuigi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. It's been a while, hasn't it? And it's going to be a while yet. We are going to be one more Saturday here on the stream, one more Wednesday. That's right, the purple baseball beaters are moving back to Wednesday. And then we are done for a couple weeks because I have some vacation planned. We got a lot to get through today. In addition to the back half of the 2008 season with the Colorado Rockies, not going to win the division, and oh, it's a close race in the wild card. It's a good thing Pedro Diaz is coming back. So, lots to process, lots to see how this rest of the season goes. Mob Your Bob giveaway. First one, a PT25, and I have boosted the rewards for combinator calls, or for any combis we pull, so watch for the red alert. Let me make sure I have the real, yeah, there it is, got the red alert all set. And a check-in on Owned, our Chicago White Sox owner-only playthrough. David Rolandini, Mr. 5-pitch, on his way to the mound. What a season he's having. This is arguably his best since his 20-win sophomore campaign. It'll be interesting to see how he does against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Not having Ken Griffey Jr., but he's in the stadium. Going to be a tough matchup. And let's get the TV camera set up. That looks good. Lineup intro time. You know how we do it here. Starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the third baseman, number 2, Melvin Upton Jr. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Steven Batting third, the catcher, number 12, Shea Hillenbrand. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 33, Marcus Thames. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 1, Jorge Piedra. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 16, Chase Headley. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 91, Tony Pena Jr. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Cole Chris. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 20, David Rolandini. Hello, Raiders. Good to see all of you. Laszlo, D-Cord, thank you for the follows. Oh, it's good to be back at the desk. EVC with the resub. Thank you, sir. It may take a while for the alerts to catch up. Brisk night here in Coors. Rolandini on the bump.
Strike three.
Ooh, I like that camera angle. I may have to stick with that for a little while. Michael Brantley batting second for these Pittsburgh Pirates. Count of 3-0. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. Zip. A little bit of a hiccup there on the animations. Eric Chavez, dangerous batter. Double play in effect. D-block, hero driver.
Strike
Good to
three.
see all of y'all. Rolandini dispatches Chavez. That's 2 Ks so far. Brian Ship, the third baseman. 0-1 on the way from Rolandini. Line to center field. Thames has a read on it. And we are through the bottom of the top of the first. Upton, Drew Hillenbrand here for your Rockies. Up against Ricky Brooks. Ricky Brooks. Good
Strike
grief.
three.
Clearly I'm out of practice. Drew on the ground, gobbled up by the shortstop, but Stevens going to beat it out. Juan Carlos Infante could not turn it around in time. Hillenbrand will get a chance to bat with a runner on. That's a bouncer to second. No play for Ship. And now Marcus Thames. You know he wants to go Yardo here. He's at least going to put bat on the ball. Up the middle, base hit. They're waving around Drew. Snelling's arm is going to be challenged. Play at the plate is late. Drew in there safely. Marcus Thames with a 1-out RBI single here in the bottom of the first. Runners at second and third for Piedra. Fly ball to left. Brantley makes the grab. Hillenbrand will score easily. Patman and Noragar and Varnello, thank you all so much for the follows. I don't know why my alerts aren't showing up, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Headley, count is 0-2 with 2 down. Soft liner gets through the infield. My goodness, Thames will be held at third. Jacobson throws it past the backstop. Headley with an infield single. Tony Pena Jr. will be swinging on the first pitch. Line through the left side, base hit. Ricky Brooks is throwing rocky bricks at this point. It's 3-0 Colorado. Coco Crisp acquired from the Nationals in a trade a couple of weeks ago, both in real life and in game. Off the end of the bat, booted by the third baseman Chavez. Bat around first inning. Here's Rolandini. Could put an exclamation point on this inning. Chopped to second. Infante will flip to Ship. And that's a very comfortable 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. Rolandini gives up some contact. Deep fly ball to center field. Thames was not playing deep enough. Throws into third. Walker standing at second with a leadoff double. Kurt Suzuki, 2-2 on the way from Rolandini. Off the end of the bat, past the infield. Drew dived for it, couldn't make the play. Piedra is off target with the throw. Pirates on the board now. Still nobody out for Chris Snelling. Full count from Rolandini.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. Nice frame job by Hillenbrand. Here is Infante. 0-2 the count.
Strike three.
Rung him up on outside heat. Ricky Brooks, the pitcher.
Strike
And the
three.
leadoff double goes for naught. Rolandini strikes out the rest of the side. Back to the top of the order for the Rockies.
Strike three.
Upton Jr., second K of the day. Ricky Brooks throwing that elevated fastball along with a slider changeup splitter. Very much the poor man's Rolandini. Rolandini, one of 4 pending free agents in the Rockies rotation, along with Roy Halladay and Chan-Ho Park. Possibly CJ Wilson as well. If his... Oh, and Mark Pryor, right. Possibly CJ Wilson as well if he does not activate his player option. 3-1 count on Hillenbrand. Chopped back to the pitcher, Brooks. Able to get the glove up. Thames. Gives this one a ride. Sliding behind the grab. Catch by Snelling. Now it's back to the top of the Pirates order. Brooks Jacobson, or Brock Jacobson. How long have I been mispronouncing that name? Popped up on the infield. Pena Jr. Waved off by Upton Jr. Here's Brantley now. 1-1 on the way. Hit on the ground directly to Drew. Easy play there. The stadium and the uniforms are both mods created by Silva M. The uniforms with the help of No Pepper. So if you want to get these as well, look in the Steam Workshop or on the Out of the Park forums. Fly ball deep to left. Diving catch by Coco Crisp. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Take a look at the Super Stats replay on that one. That is a 5-star catch. Whee! That's a lot of ground to cover. Not every player makes that. Coco Crisp showing some value with the glove. Piedra one-hops it to Todd Walker at first. Here's Headley. Rule 5 acquisition by the Rockies. Another shallow fly ball. This one's going to hang up long enough for Snelling. TPJ. Off the end of the bat. 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. Still 3-1. Ship. Lazy fly ball to left. Crisp waits under it, makes the grab. Todd Walker. At the conclusion of this game, we are going to be doing our Mob Your Bob giveaway, so stay tuned. There's packs on the line coming up. Slow roller up the middle. Going to be a tough play for Tony Pena Jr. Good job. Rockies holding serve. Crisp now. Popped up on the infield. Infante makes the grab. One away. Full count on Rolandini.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Upton in an 0-2 count again.
Strike 3.
Oof. Rough go for Upton Jr. so far today. 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Don't worry, folks. Pedro Diaz is back in 3 days. Off the end of the bat, the other way. Crisp in front of that Molson sign. I was actually chatting with Mr. Audit. He was wondering how to remove the generic advertisements. And the answer is, use the stadium mods. There are also mods for replacing outfield advertisements to make the game look a little more realistic. It's up to you whether to use them. I personally do. Ricky Brooks off the end of the bat to right field. Piedra makes the grab. And if you're wondering where Grady Sizemore is, unfortunately he is out for the season with a fractured ankle. Drew Hillenbrand Thames here on the bottom of the 5th. Ricky Brooks has settled down.
Strike 3.
Getting a K from Drew. Hillenbrand 1 for 2 today. Infield single last time up. Right back to the pitcher again. That's 2. Back to Ricky Brooks. 0-2 count on Thames. Popped up. Infante will call off Brooks. Another quiet inning from this Rockies offense. Without Piedra, the bats are a little noodly. Rolandini, however, has been mowing them down. Fly ball to the left. Diving catch by Crisp again! That's a 4-star catch. Coco! A little extra milk on that play. 1-2 on Chavez. Slugging third baseman into center field. Thames doesn't have to move much. Through 5.5, it's Rockies 3, Pirates 1. Piedra, Headley, Pena. Piedra shoots this the other way. That'll fall for a base hit. Headley doinks into left field. Diving catch by the left fielder, Brantley. Oh my. Pena Jr. starts the hit and run. That'll advance the runner. Coco Crisp with 2 down. They're going to intentionally walk him to deal with Rolandini. 81 pitches. Might as well let him swing here. Off the end of the bat to the first baseman, Walker. That will end the bottom of the 6th. One walk, 6 Ks, 2 hits so far for Rolandini. Upton Jr. across the diamond. High throw, but Headley hauls it in. Walker now. 1-1 on the way. Fly ball left field. Coco has been busy today. Crisp has been making him look good, though. Lined up the middle. Diving catch by Pena Jr. Oh, my. Little dying quail there. 5-star catch on the line out. Whee! Bottom of that 7th coming up. Taking a look. Who's coming up? It's lefty. Let's get Rowenhorst loose as well as Gab Ozuna. I mean, Rolandini could go an additional inning, but 7 strong, I'll take that from him. 2-2 to Drew. 2 for 3 so far today. That's lined into left field. That'll be a 3-hit day for Stevie D. New pitcher into the game is Eric Turner. Fastball slider sinker combo. Facing Hillenbrand and Thames.
Strike 3.
Hillenbrand caught looking at strike 3. Marcus Thames works the count full. He's aboard. Piedra now with runners at first and second.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Gab Ozuna will enter the game. 39-year-old fastball slider, bit of a screwball, so some limited reverse splits. Came over from Kansas City via trade. Looking for one more ring before he hangs up the cleats. Hard hit up the middle. Easy play there by Pena Jr. 1 down. One-two on the way to Juan Carlos Infante. Ozuna deals.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Yes, it's that Chris Davis. Two 2-0 on the way from Ozuna. Fly ball to center. Thames brings it in. It'll be Headley, Pena Jr., Crisp, pitcher spot here in the bottom of the 8th. Scott Patterson in from the Pirates dugout.
Strike 3.
Strikes out Headley. Pena Jr. now. 2 down.
Strike 3.
And Crisp strikes out again, which means it's a call to the bullpen. And everyone, if you know the words... Wait, where is it? I mean, maybe you don't if you're not Mexican. Now entering the game from the Rockies bullpen, the closer, the right-hander, number 48, Joaquim Soria! Okay, we gotta rewatch that one. Thames with a 5-star catch in dead center field. We got it. At age 30, 31, Marcus Thames, still one of the best in the business. And we still have him for 2 more years. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Crowd's on their feet now. 2 down. 3-0 count on Chavez. Tying run coming to the plate now. It's Brian Shipp. 0-2 on the way to Shipp. Up back through the middle. Pena flips to Drew. Ball game, Rockies. They take this one by a score of 3-1. We ambushed Rocky Brooks. Rolandini picks up his 8th win of the season. Soria's 22nd save. Man, he's been good. And that puts us a game and a half up in the wild card chase. Okay, hope springs eternal here. For those of you just joining in from the raid, hello, Tesweegie here. I am a primarily franchise player here, or streamer here on Twitch. In addition to the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, I also used to do a lot of League Redacted. I still do a little bit of JPBO, but starting in mid-May, you'll be seeing the Saturday Soarin', my first ever KBO save here on the channel. I also like to do this little giveaway called Mob Your Bob. It's admittedly a little goofy, heavily inspired by a certain Dishnet 34 giveaway. Patman and Chunksaman, thank you for the follows. Oh gosh, how long have I been on emote-only mode? Ah! It's been a long... I had to scramble home from errands to come here and do this. So, apologies. Anyways, Mob Your Bob. It's a giveaway where I rip packs similar to Call Your Shot, but instead of calling a diamond or a perfect, you have to call a Bob card, with the rewards scaling based on the level of Bob. Even Iron and Bronze Bobs qualify. And for Perfect Team 25, those rewards are now tripled if the Bob is a combinator. This is a big deal. So that means if it's for a Gold Bob, or for a standard Iron or Bronze Bob, 2 standard packs. For Silver, 10. For Gold, 20. For a Diamond, 50. All those rewards are tripled if it's a combinator. You could walk away with 150 packs if your call is right. And there are 4 historical Diamond Bobs. Still no historical perfects. There was not a single packable historical perfect in all of PT25. Okay, there was the LE, but that barely counts. So we're going to grab 10 packs here. We're also going to receive our drops on the mainline account, and both of those are going to be available. At some point, I think I need to create an emoji just for unmute us. Turn off emotes only. All right, you're going to have 2 minutes on the clock to make your guesses. Get ready, get set. It'll be on screen as well as in the chat. Mob Your Bob is open. I am curious to see which cards y'all are going to pull. Keep that in the chat. You can see the team I've got. The Bobs are definitely good enough for rookie. We've already clinched the division title. Oh, AC Axel going big. Love to see it. And for those of you who caught the bonus question, yes, you too can win a custom out-of-the-park uniform set from yours truly. Not just for subscribers, and thank you to all of you who have stuck with me for almost a year. Holy smokes, folks. You still got 20 seconds. Better hurry. Okay, 12 responses in. Ooh, don't cut the D-Block Dragon. Thank you for letting me know. I am very curious to see what we pull. And don't forget the bonus question. Oh, Chunk the King calling, saying, I'm going to get 100, a perfecto, on the Bob Cajun Bobs or my mainline club with whatever drop packs I have. Let's see. I am keeping track of the overalls from the standards. Oh, that's a lot of bronzes. Okay, there's that April Fool's Russell Martin. Very fun card. No Bobs yet. Also no silvers. Did someone turn off the pack luck? All right, there's a gold. Two of them, Reed Detmers and Tucker Barnhart, both of whom are... Let me get that written down. So 80 is the high card that I've pulled so far. No Bobs here. Ooh, we got a diamond inbound. Who we got? Kyle Tucker. So whoever called 92... Ooh, V. Trudell. Bang on the money. If I don't pull another card higher, you're walking out of here with at least a custom out-of-the-park uniform set from me. Give me a Twitch whisper with your Discord name or reach out to me with a Discord or with a Discord DM and we'll get to talking if that holds. All right, no Bobs yet. Another diamond inbound, though. Ooh! That is not a Bob, though, but I am going to hang on to it. Probably worth speculating on it. Still not a high card yet. All right, there's Jay Payton. Oh, third diamond. Okay, who we got? Denard Span. He's actually featured on one of my other theme teams, the Keeping It Briefs. I'm going to roll back to here. So you can see the theme teams I'm already running, and yes, the Toronto Baseball Birds is getting a rebrand soon. I am going to be switching that to the Altekakers. That's Yiddish for old farts. It's going to be players 35 or older based on their card year. Hey, Minerva! Way to go. Oh, by the way, shout out to one of our newest affiliates, Minerva9398. He and I are going to be doing a collaborative team in Perfect Team 25. We've launched it. It's in entry pool, but we're not going to start broadcasting its results until I get back from my vacation. Okay, it's my honeymoon in early May, so stay tuned for that. Wilson Contreras. That's right, Blue Hearts. There's a Bay, but Bay is not Bob. All right, we're coming down to the end of the standard packs. Still no Bobs. All right, first silver pack. So congratulations to V Trudell. You are getting a custom out of the park uniform set from me for exactly calling the high overall. All right, Colby Allard, Stan Bonsen. If it was going to be in anything, it'd probably be in this historical pack. Who we got? Ay, ay, ay. That's it? Not a single Bob. Is there anyone we can sell for a hefty chunk of change? Well, if you want a cheap Kyle Tucker, he's up for 5,999s. Sell Colby Allard. Obi. Contreras. Let's at least get 3 more standard packs on this team. I don't think I've got all my drop packs yet. Nope. Still no. Oof. All right, folks. No winners in Mob Your Bob except for V Trudell, who is at least getting a custom uniform set from yours truly. Now, let's talk about Owned. Happy Saturday, Thurn and Run. Thank you for the follow. And Pitbull. Man, I gotta figure out why my alerts are broken. So the idea behind Owned is it's inspired by Baseball Dreamland. He put up a save in Out of the Park 24 with the Oakland Athletics. He would basically take the team, but would not touch anything. GM in name only. He can control the owner tendencies, the team priorities, and the owner goals, as well as adjusting the budget. Otherwise, You have to be hands off and let your assistant GM and your manager take care of the rest. So I've decided to take over from Jerry Reinsdorf. He sold me the White Sox. And that's what we're going to be logging into here. We finished year one, the 2024 season. And here's where things wound up. Dead last in the Central Division. But the minor league system's starting to come up. If we take a look at the transactions history, you'll see we got some scouting discoveries. Ignacio Herrera, Daniel Matos, and Luis Serrato. Bunch of retirees. Gadzooks, Martin Maldonado, Arrivederci, Jansen Junk, Juan Vargas out of the Dominican Republic. Bunch of minor league signings, most of whom who have retired. Dalton Jeffries, that's a familiar name. But we made some trades, and this is a cool thing. This is new and out of the Park 25, the decision history. So you can see how you gained and lost wins above replacement. Tyler Chatwood, of all people, our most valuable acquisition so far. Ref Snyder, Diekman, adding Tyler Alexander. Yoendry Vargas looks like he could be something. I'd take that. That looks really good. Garrett Crochet to the Marlins. Getting some prospects. Luttrell's already retired. Thornton and Albert Cedeno. Okay, that interesting looking pitcher. Two-way guy even. Fastball changeup cutter. Changeup's already developing, so I like what I'm seeing in Cedeno. Traded Jesse Chavez to the Guardians for Joneski Noel and Tommy Hawk. That is a great name. For Chicago? Okay, hold up. Tommy Hawk, Tomahawk. Trade him to Atlanta eventually. Nick Schnell. Is he fast? Okay, he's kind of fast. So we'll call him Mach Schnell. All right, some interesting acquisitions. And guess what? We are expanding. This is what happens when you leave league stuff automatic. Evolution, that's the word. So, I want to do right by certain teams. So, let's put a team in Nashville, the Nashville Stars. Go for Goobers and Worst Viking Ever and Braden M and Decord. Thank you all so much for the follows. That's nudged me over 1,000. It's really nice to see. Thank you. And we'll put them in the NL East, give the Braves a counterpart. And I know it's not the AL, but we got to bring them back. We got to bring back the Montreal Expos. They deserve it. And this is how you make money in Major League Baseball as a Montreal team. You do it with 9 games a season against Boston, New York, and Toronto. Thanks, Nersha Bianco. Much appreciated. Lord Larson and Double Twitch, thank you for the follows. Yeah, I'm okay with the minor leagues. Oh, trust me, if you want Sweegie ASMR, I need to bring back the sleep time streams. I kind of did that for a hastily thrown together perfect team stream a couple weeks ago, or was it Monday this week? Anyways, so I just wanted to show that I still think this team needs to rebuild. Ah, thank you, Minerva. Cheers. Ah. I'll adjust the logos and whatnot later. So with the off-season starting, we are still rebuilding. We still have the smallest budget. Owner goals. Yeah, keep attendance up. Improve the farm. Improve fan interest. I like all these goals. As you can see, I have very specific stats. Chris Getz. I'd love for him to be a little more frequent. I do like the fact that he does not care much for player loyalty. He's got... I'll let him run out the string of his contract, but I'm not going to extend it beyond that. The other upshot is that you can add back the cash that the owner took from the previous year if you so choose. Given that we're rebuilding, I don't think it's necessary. If anything, I'd probably lower the budget more or keep it where it is. So that is owned. Next time you'll see them, next weekend, it'll be 1 year later, and we'll see how Chris Getz has managed this Chicago White Sox club. Quickly back here, I have put the PTCS progress bar back up. I actually won my first ever PTCS round back in PTCS 1, going to round 3 in the bronze, which means I do have that PTCS Buddy Bell card. It's the first one I've ever gotten. All this, of course, on the Shizuoka Arrows, who are currently having their lunch handed to them in Diamond. I am not ready for that level. This is honestly a great summary view, so I can see which of my teams are doing well and which aren't. Yeah, it looks like the Bobs are the only club that are actually going to be in the postseason tomorrow. Haha, oops. And sadly, having the same first name does not give you any additional chemistry boosts. While I'm loading back into the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, it's also worth pointing out that I have another mod available on the Out of the Park forums, one that I'm using here in the Colorado Rockies save, called Forever on Guard. You can access it from my link tree. It's a bunch of Cleveland Guardians fullbacks. All right, let's get through this homestand, get to our next break day. And we'll see if we're still in the race. Pedro, my man, welcome back. Mitch Moreland will be optioned down. Bye-bye. Welcome back, Pedro D. Half game up on the Phillies. Like, I'm thinking, is this when we sell? Padres got real good all of a sudden. I do not know why our lineup is all of a sudden only batting 7th. Or scoring 7th in runs. In Coors, we're 3rd in the league in runs against. In Coors. At least we eat the Dodgers' lunch. Sweep them. There we go. Okay. Maybe we are buying at the deadline. Who pitched the shutout? David. Oh, Baseball Dreamland, you just missed it, dude. Shout out to him. Catch him on YouTube as well as here on Twitch. The Baseball Dreamland, the White Sox did 3 wins better. We got the number 7 ranked farm system, but the league just expanded with the addition of the Nashville Stars in the NL East and the Montreal Expos in the AL East. Yeah, that's true. I did not pass away in game. Remember, no one dies in this game except owners. All right, so let's get to the trading deadline. And we'll see where this club sits. If Pedro Diaz can continue to rake, maybe we have a shot. Oh, right. The Reds. Yeah, they swept us. All right, Tim Hamulak and Greg Holland. Holland? Ooh. Okay, Holland as a starter, though. 3-pitch mix, decent home run against and PBAP. If I can extend his stamina, even then, he probably looks like a really good catcher. All right, I was looking at adding Nick Devaney as a possible trade deadline get. But if anything, that would just move Mark Sullivan to the bullpen. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I don't want to give up Derek Barton, though. Who's the other guy they want? Arevalo? Yeah, Arevalo you can take. Oh, wait, the trade's expired already? Oh, they already sent him to the White Sox. Or Hamulak, at least. Holland's still available, though. Okay. Not opposed to this deal. All right, that's not no. I'd rather not move on from Maybin. I do like Greg Holland. If we can stretch him out into a starting pitcher, then heck yes. And I was wondering what to do with Mitch Moreland and Gordon Beckham. I'm not giving up Nick Vincent, that much I know. Let's move off Oswaldo Arcia. Oh. What about Nelson Gonzalez? He ain't budging. All right. Okay, Giants. Not gonna bother them. Oof. Oof! Stasio and Carrillo. Oh, of course Ken Griffey Jr. hits the game-tying 2-run single. Twist the knife a little bit, Jr. Why don't you? Ooh, nice Minerva. Speaking of Bobs, 841 career home runs for Ken Griffey Jr. More than half of those with us. All right, let's start deadline day. Let's see who is available. Oh, thank you for the shrimp check. Oh. Oy. Oh, they were just looking for a catcher, the Giants. Blue Jays sending Kemp for Carter. Ray sending Wells and Donaldson, two one-time Jays, for Starlin, Castro, and Xavier Paul. I love seeing who's where in this alternate universe. Yeah, Minerva. Giambi with the Red Sox. You know who else is on the Red Sox right now? Derek Jeter. And Dustin Pedroia. I love it when things get weird. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone out there who really strikes our fancy? I mean, adding Sergio Mora would be fun from a pitching perspective, but we're already rolling like 5 deep aces. In Pryor, Rolandini, Sullivan, Halliday, and CJ. So I'm not too concerned about pitching. If anything, we need offense. Not Abel Martinez. Not Tim Salmon. 39-year-old Tim Salmon. George. Oh, he's having a bad time. Wow. Could pick up our old friend Jose Amato again. Edgardo Alfonso. As an additional leader. Oh, he's still signed for another year. I mean, one issue is I don't think we have a current team captain because Shane Victorino lost the vibes. Oh, no, he's back to being a captain again. Good, good. Victo almost lost his job. All right. Oh, yeah, there's the Guardians faux back. Kyle Hawthorne, eh? Interesting utility infield dude. All right, might put a pin in that. Good to see Pat Burrell finally crack the majors. Do we reunite with the Griff Man? Bobby G, thank you for the follow. Or do we go and get like an Oscar Robles to take over at second, moving Drew to third, Pedro Diaz to first? There are options. Let's talk and see how much it'll take to get Griffey back in purple pinstripes. Take care, Minerva. Good to see you. Make sure you follow that man. Yeah, we're going to send Cliff Pennington on his way. Get Pittsburgh to eat some cash. Guess who's back? We brought him home for the playoff push. Ken Griffey Jr. is back in purple pinstripes. Now, the other guy was Robles. Let's see who St. Louis wants. Oh yeah, Kataris is gone. Kataris, whatever. Get the cards to eat money. Boom. Now comes the fun part of trying to find room for these guys. So I think Mabin is the one who heads down. Griffey's back. Which also means we're going to flip Piedra to left. Coco's starting to come around. He had a couple of good games, but I still think he's better off as a defensive option. And then I think it's going to be Melvin Upton Jr. who heads down. How many option years do we have? I mean, he is on his last option year. Or do we just yeet Wandel? No, we're not going to get rid of Wandel Campana. He's a Type B free agent. We need that. We need the compensation pick. We also need a backup third or fourth. We should be getting a mothership stream, blah, with the weekly showdown. Dishnet 34 on the call. We got to keep Headley, so Headley can cover first and third. Yeah, we'll send down Upton Jr. to make way for Robles. So that means quick adjustments. Drew moves back to third base. Pedro D goes to first. Headley to bench. Robles as our new leadoff guy. Pest. Pending free agent. If I'm not mistaken, Griffey is also a Type X free agent. Yep, he's still Type A. So we just basically bought another supplementary pick. I don't think there's anyone else we want to go and pick up. Unless we want to get a bullpen arm. Ah, the sounds of spring in Toronto. All right. Let's see if the Mets are interested in giving us Byron Embry. Won't take much. One of Moreland or Smoke can't stay with the club. I'd rather have Smoke. I think. I mean, Moreland probably is coming up first. We got Smith. We got Mobley down in the minors. I'd rather keep Headley. I like his makeup. I know he can develop. And again, Rule 5 pick. I think we're going to send Smith over. How much money are you willing to eat? Boom. Very fruitful draft day. Byron Embry helping out in the bullpen. Giving Soria a bit of a break. I mean, we're keeping him there. Let's be real. Who can we option down at this point? I want to keep Park because he's a type A. Carrillo's been amazing out of the bullpen. We haven't optioned him yet either. How about Otsuka? Out of option years, so we'd have to waive in DFA Akinori. And he's been so good this year. What about Stasio? Stasio's out of arbitration. Okay, so it is Carrillo who's going to head down. We're going for it. Some lighter work for Stasio and Ozuna will probably help. Now we've got a Bleep U bullpen and Embry leading right into Soria. And I'd love to get more stamina out of Soria because, damn, this pitch mix would play as a starter. I mean, I'll take 25 saves. He's keeping the ball in the park. All right. The Royals sent along the guy we sent them, James McDonald, to the Tigers for Brad Snyder and Jason Donald. All right. Skip. I think we've done well shopping. The question is, did we do enough to stay ahead of the D-backs and Phillies? I mean, yes, bringing Ken Griffey Jr. back is a feel-good story. He had his little dalliance in Pittsburgh, got to move back home, see his folks. Has 2 hits in his return to Colorado, or to as a Rocky. We'll play this one, or at least a quick sim it, or quick play. We'll just until Rispit. I mean, the Marlins are a dangerous looking club. Let's switch this one to center field TV modern. So John Nelson, the big power bat, as Drupal Cabrera at second. Napoli behind the plate. Not much defense, but yes on the pop. Hafner, longtime Marlin, dangerous batter. Cordito coming out of nowhere to be the new Golden Glover. And we got Doc on the mound. Here at Dolphin Stadium. Pretty sure that this team's moving to Marlins Park pretty soon.
Strike 3.
Robles, Cade, rare for him. Thames gets aboard with a 1-out single. Griffey, 1-1 on the way. Back up the middle, base hit. First and second now for Pedro Diaz. That's a wild pitch, gonna skitter away from the backstop. Mike Napoli couldn't grapple it. Diaz. On the ground. Sacrifice play. Rockies take the 1-0 lead. Drew, runner in scoring position. Lined right to the third baseman, Beltran. No, not Carlos. That is Juan Beltran. Attaboy, Doc. And it gets through Diaz. Into right field. This is one thing I truly enjoy about out-of-the-park baseball. The fact that you can have Roy Halladay playing it for his hometown club and winning a World Series there or two. Come on, Roy. Ooh, leaping grab by Robles. Attaboy. All right, we'll until Rispit. Cordito standing at second. 1-2 on the way from Roy. Gets a ground ball to third. Good play by Drew. Don't walk the pitcher. Don't walk the pitcher. Okay, doink single. We're tied up. Buffalo Traced and Jomming, thank you for the follows. All right, still 1-1 game. All right, traffic on the base paths for Pedro Diaz. 1-2 on the way.
Strike 3.
Dropped in for strike 3. Halladay still grooving here. Well, let's pitch around Beltran. Yep. I'd rather deal with Hideki Matsui. Popped up, infield, Drew says yoink. Hillenbrand standing at second with one out for Oscar Robles. Bashed directly into the dirt. Can't move the base runner like that. Thames on the ground. Diving play by the pitcher, and it gets away from him. Oh, no! Ken Claude biffs the throw. Hillenbrand comes around to score. Brandon Kinsler into the game. Let's get Gabo Zuna up. Griffey gonna ground out to first base. Scooped by Hafner. Alright, we're not gonna bother. Let's bring in a fresh arm and Gabo Zuna, and we'll go to Embry for the close. Try and steal one here. Popped up. Center field. Thames has it. Defensive change for the Rockies. Shane Victorino checking in right field. Of course, Pedro Diaz comes back off injury and is ice cold. Of course. Oh, gonna be a tough play. Pena! Ooh! Oh, that looked good. Gabo Zuna comes through with a solid eighth. Byron Embry added to this team specifically for situations like this. He only has 2 pitches, fastball, slider, but they are both plus pitches. Beaten into the ground. Beats out the infield single. Setting up for the double play. Full count on Juan Beltran. Hit hard on the ground to third. They go to second for 1. Robles can't turn the replay. Matsui. 1 and 2 count. On the ground, backed up to third. Oh, what a beautiful double play! Drew to Robles on to first base. Whoof! Okay, we definitely got away with one there. Oh man, it's gonna come down to the wire. Ken Griffey's homecoming. CJ puts up a strong appearance. Robles injured in a collision, so we may be seeing Melvin Upton Jr. back. This is a tempo race. All right, back tightness. All right, we'll just force bench him. Bench for 7 days. sweep the Nationals? Or are we going to mop them? And we mop them. Ozuna blows the save. Griffey and Drew tag team to win it. That's a familiar name. Man, they got a lot of... I forgot how many Japanese players there are in the majors now. Alright, Griffey's out with an abdominal strain. Send him onto the bench. Let's call up Fukudome this time. And let's put Piedra back in right field. Actually, no, he's decent in left. I don't know, he's better in right. So we'll flip him and Crisp. Hang on for dear life. Come up with a win. All right, 4 games up. Got a doubleheader coming up. And we lose both halves of it to the Padres. Oof. Robles will be healthy again soon. Okay, Crisp is turning into at least halfway decent acquisition. Let's get a Pryor start. Ooh. I don't know what it is with our bullpen. We've just been struggling lately. Alright, Robles is healthy again. It would be nice to stop losing. Let's take this one at home. Mark Pryor versus Mike Gosling. We'll do another quick play. GG Speed, thank you for the Oh yeah, let me show you once we have control. Good to see you. Easy play for Pedro Diaz. If you hit F8 or if you click hide spray or show spray down by the player picture, you'll be able to pull up the spray chart for each batter. I mean, it'd be great if you could change the font to be something other than the basic one or the default one. Oh dear, that is off the top of the wall. Thames plays it on a Carome. Very loud double. I mean, I live in Toronto, so I'm a Blue Jays fan. I like to pick up teams who struggle, who are moribund. And the Rockies have definitely been that. All right, less than ideal start. Line to right. Diving catch by Piedra. Nice work. Jermaine Dye. The count is full from Pryor. Back up through the middle. They'll play it. Good work by Robles. The loud double is stranded. Jesus, Murphy, Hanley, Ramirez. Wow, no wonder they gave him the big payday. 85s across all the stats? I haven't seen a player this defensively sound since Carlos Guillen. Oscar Robles grounds out to his counterpart.
Say.
Ooh, never mind. Guillermo Reyes can't do it in time. Wow, these guys have like the defensive infield. They're so good they put Tulowitzki at third for Pete's sake. Could be two, it'll just be one. Diaz.
Strike three.
Called strike three with a curveball. Oof. Stephen Drew. On the ground. Booted by Reyes. Rockies get one here. Coco Crisp now, batting from the right side. Lot of ground balls. Pryor gives up a home run to Minor. All right, let's have a mound visit and just recombobulate him.
Strike three.
There we go. Corners are in to guard the bunt. Never mind, double play. I'll take it. Yeah, the vibes are off on the Blue Jays. All right, Piedra. One out double. Hillenbrand into shallow right field. Piedra will get the wave. Throw home is not in time. Rockies tie it up. Pryor does have a bit of pop on him. See what I mean? Ooh, that looked good. I think GG Speed, it's more of a matter of, they were thinking, it can't be that bad, can it? They have to regress back to the norm at some point. Ah, man, Ramirez has the two hardest parts of the cycle. That's not good. 1-0 to Troy Tulowitzki. Diving catch by Coco Crisp. Ramirez will tag. I mean, I haven't seen enough games live. I don't have, like, Sportsnet Now or anything like that. Okay, 2-1 Diamondbacks. Man, we just cannot get a clean inning out of Mark Pryor. Guard the bunt. 1-0 to David DeJesus. Rocky's trying to keep it a one-run game. Through Robles and into right field. Come on. Bruh. All right, good catch there by Hillenbrand. All right, Crisp with a leadoff double. Like it. Loudly hit by Tony Pena Jr. That's going to land on the warning track. Back-to-back doubles. Rockies back within one. One-0 to Piedra. Line deep to left field. Sound the horns. And just like that, the Rockies have taken the lead. My entire pitching staff is tired. Great. Yeah, I got 5 innings out of Mark Pryor. Or Mark Pryor. Let's get... Shoot. Let's see if we can get a couple innings out of Chanho Park then. Mike Pagler into the game. Park is in trouble. Let's go to Stasio. One 0 to Tulowitzki. Park deals. And he's plunked. Bases loaded. Oh, at least we got Tulowitzki out of the game. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And we're only up by 1. Popped up on the infield. Okay. Come on, Park. On the ground, that could be 2. Beautifully turned, Noble Tiger for the Diamondbacks. Whew. Doug Stasio into the game here. Top of the 8th. And he gets a clean inning. Soria will get loose in the pen. He'll face Tatis de Jesus Ramirez. Tatis was a member of these Rockies last season. Bunted back to the pitcher. And he's safely aboard. No Golden Glove for Joaquim Soria, let's put it that way. Hit hard on the ground. That could be 2, it'll just be 1. Good throw by Robles. Hanley Ramirez, 3 for 4 today. Double, single, triple. Keep him in the yard, Joaquim.
Strike 3.
Thank you. Travis O. Garcia taking over for Troy Tulowitzki at third. 2-1 on the way from Soria. Popped up into foul territory. Ball game. No, it's dropped by Hillenbrand. Ah. Full count on the way to Travis O. Garcia. Grounded to Pena. Ball game. Whew. Okay. Yikes. That's a big one for us. We needed that to stay ahead of the Diamondbacks and the Phillies. Get to our next break day. We are now tied with the Phillies with 2, and they have 2 games in hand on us. Oh boy. I mean, we could get past the Padres. That is the other consideration. That's not out of the question. Oh my lord, can we stop losing? Alright, Griffey is healthy again, so thank you for your service, Hukudome. That was worthless. Griffey's back. Let's move Piedra back into left field. I think we gotta extend a bunch of... Whoa, no! No, 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 no! Well, then... The game crashed is what happened. Ah! How much time did we lose? I think that means we're rolling back to just after the trade deadline. Ugh. Well, might as well just quick play. Ew, okay. Hillenbrand is hurt. Let's give Derek Barton some starts. Yeah, the Marlins have been really good this season. Jimmy Johnson, Juan Rincon, Gorky Batista. Steve Rowe has come out of the bullpen as an absolute fireballer. Well, Rowan Horse, the reason why you haven't gotten any contract offers is because I can't afford $3 million for a lefty spec. All right, I mean... And Pena's out for 6 weeks. Oh, great. Or 3 weeks, rather. So let's go Upton Jr. Gigi Speed, it depends on what historical game you're playing. Depending on when you started, you may be in the reserve clause era, and thus you don't have to worry about contract extensions because players will never be free agents. $19.94. In that case, take a look in your league settings, financials, under team expenses and salary settings, contract extensions. This is where you'd have to look. If you are struggling, go to the Out of the Park Discord. We will be able to lend a hand there. I mean, we've won 8 in a row. Now let's save. Hey, it's all good, GG Speed. I'd rather have a lively chat than not. Angels and Rangers in a dogfight for the AL West. Ditto for Orioles and the Blue Jays. Orioles currently occupying the wildcard spot. Pale Hose leading the AL Comedy Central. Big series coming up against the Padres. Make that 9 wins in a row. Upton with a 3-hit game as a shortstop. Piedra going Yardo. Robles goes Yardo. You can only do that in Coors, of course. I mean, 11 wins in a row to lead the division. Every so often, the game crashing isn't a bad thing. And Thames is out long term. Ugh. Well, not long term. A week or two. So that means we're going to call Mabin back up. Coco Crisp's taking over in center field. Okay, now we got to the personnel screen. All right, so John Pacella, yeah, we're giving you an extension. Stick around, my guy. You've earned it. Our trainer. Yeah, we're going to keep him. Jason Jaffe. We'll let him walk. Kareem Franklin, let him walk. Yeah, we're just going to let all these folks leave. CJ Wilson with a complete game. For two-hitter. How has Byron Embry done since joining the club? 9 games, only allowed 1 earned run. Yep, that's good. What happened to the Padres that they just decided to go to melt down? 5-10 in August. We are 14-2. I do want to make sure we, oh, hey! Pena, gonna be healthy ahead of schedule. I do want to make sure I'm rating all of y'all into our next streamer. AZ Axel is going with the Backyard Project, or Science Saturday if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to finish the season. Yeah, he's just getting started with Backyard Project. We're going to get through the end of the season. And next week, it will be the post-season. We may be able to do it as a division leader. Rolandini out for 8 weeks. All right, so that means we're going to call Carrillo back up. Injury bugs, man. That's going to bring Kosuke Fukudome up to the Major League Club. Cameron Mabin taken over in center field. 60, 60, 60. Correction, we're going to move Piedra to center. And we'll give Fukudome a shot in left. Thames is still sick. Doesn't matter, team keeps winning. Also, Mark Sullivan, his progression to starter has been an absolute revelation. The dev lab worked, man. If we can keep it, if we can get him another stamina boost, then I am stoked. This, however, stinks. You think Griffey likes being back in Colorado? 7 home runs in 21 starts. I just want these guys to be healthy for the postseason. Okay, TPJ healthy. Marcus Thames is healthy again. So let's give Pena a short rehab stint because roster expansion is coming up now. What a ride. Just to go, noom. I mean, yes, we will likely end up... Actually, it's a good question. Would we be playing the Reds, the Marlins, or the Padres in the postseason? Yeah, getting Prime Griffey is fun. We originally acquired him as a free agent in 1996, and it's been so goofy to see how he's played. Like, he top batter for August. Look at this. 2 wins above replacement this season already, just for us. He could get 850 home runs, or his 850th home run this year. All right, so Pena gets the call back up. Let's bring Mobley and Moreland and Pelfrey back up. Josh Rabe. What the hey? Let's give Gordon Beckham a shot. Do we have any lefties down in AAA? Of the lefties... Yeah, let's call up Brian Carter. Having another lefty is never a bad idea. All right, so... Thames is healthy. Piedra moves back to left. Oh, beautiful win. Mark Sullivan, 10 Ks in 7 innings. Holy smokes, Tag Bozid got healthy again. I'm amazed he got back in time for the season. I miss him a little. Rodriguez-Roland combo still not delivering for the Giants. They've been Giants basically the entire stream save. A couple divisions. I think they made the pennant and then lost to the Tigers. An entire era in San Francisco wasted. And now the Cubs have the wild card spot. The Padres slide continues. We're going to play the last home game of the season, and that'll wrap up our stream. Welcome back, Coco. A lot of guys eligible for the postseason roster. Yay. Hooray for injuries? Question mark. Griffey gets to 850. Rolandini may be back in time for the postseason, but whatever. We'll roll Pryor, Wilson, Pelfrey, Halliday as our rotation. That's good enough. The Marlins have claimed the National League East. They won the wild card last year. Now they're going in as division title holders. All right, Griffey. We'll just bench him for 7 days. Ooh, Pelfrey got worked over. Okay. I don't want to say that adding Ken Griffey Jr. saved our season, but I'm not saying that. Melvin Upton Jr. has been on a burner to the point where Oscar Robles has not started in a while. I mean, he's still raking. Well, maybe let's force start Robles at second base. Blown save, Ray King. Or Robert King. This team is on fuego. All right, Griffey still dealing with a painful back. Gellenbrand continuing to be a stud. All right, the bat's taken a step back, but you know what? We still don't have another catcher who can do this well. So keep him in there. Grant Colomarino struggling a little bit at the first base position compared to years prior. The current save home run single season record holder. All right, bye, Felicia. Oh no, Hillenbrand's hurt. Okay, he's just day-to-day. Still, this is an opportunity to give Derek Barton some starts. What's our last home game? This one, okay. Padres have fallen into third. Blue Jays have clinched a postseason spot. They're back in the dance. If we play the Reds, then it's Carlos Guillen revenge game coming up. Sullivan leading the way on a shutout effort. Again, if we can just get his stamina up a little more. And we've already clinched the division. Colorado Rockies will have Rocktober once more. The home finale coming up here. Pelfrey on the mound against Ryan Phillips. Wearing purple because these are the flying purple baseball beaters, of course. Color on color matchup. And Pelfrey walks the first guy on 4 straight. Throw a strike, please. Clap, 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 clap. Ooh, jumping catch by Robles. Fly ball to left. Piedra, or Crisp makes the catch. Piedra with a 20 home run season, by the way. Solid effort for a bargain basement edition. And he's sticking around next year. Oscar Robles over the head of the center fielder, and he's off to the races. Let's see how far he can go. He's in there with a standing double. 12-game hit streak, just what you need coming into the postseason. Thames walks on 4 straight. Pedro Diaz. Swing and a miss. TPJ now. Bases loaded. 1 out. For Stephen Drew.
Strike 3.
Yee. Piedra, you gonna do something? Nope, can't beat out the throat. Rockies 0-4 with runners in scoring position. And Pedro Diaz goes yardo. High fly ball to right. Juan Beltran makes the grab. Leadoff double to Mike Pelfrey. Carlos Beltran.
Strike 3.
We'll look at strike 3 down. Noe Becerra. Popped up into foul territory. Hillenbrand's going to give it a look. Never mind, that's Barton. And he biffs the catch. On the ground to first base. Diaz will make the play. Another 4-pitch walk by Pelfrey. 1-0 on the way to Jeff Bailey. Chopped to short. Goes the short way. Inning over. Pelfrey gets his way aboard. Oscar Robles now. Pitch is high, ball 4. 5 walks for Ryan Phillips. Thames, make him pay. Hit hard up to third base. That could be a double play. 5-3. Derek Barton now. Piedra at first, Diaz at third, 2 down. Barton will work the walk. We're basically going to have Barton and Hillenbrand as our catcher tandem for the next 3 years, and I'm okay with that. Coco Crisp, bashed on the ground. Becerra makes the play. Curtis Moak into the game now. Pelfrey still holding him scoreless. Piedra taking a look off second there. Line to center, sliding grab by Blanco. Pelfrey will try and get some RBIs here to help his cause out. Former Rocky Byung-Hyun Kim into the game to deal with Robles. Two good defensive outfield plays. Mike Pelfrey going for the shutout. Fly ball to second. Over the head of Drew. Or Robles.
Out.
But he's gunned down trying to stretch it into a double. Marcus Thames helping his team out. Little duck snort over the head of Robles. Marcus Thames charging it.
Out.
Good play by Pena. 1-1 to Beltran. Diving stab by... Ooh, good play by Drew. Throw is late. Lexi Casilla now. Pinch runner. 1-2 on the way. From Pelfrey to Becerra.
Strike 3.
Got him. 6K on the day. Crowd is on their feet, willing Mike Pelfrey. Runner goes. Full count on the way to Gregor Blanco. On the ground, Robles has it. Mike Pelfrey has pitched a 5-hit shutout to close out the home season for the Colorado Rockies. How do you not love baseball? Whoops. That's not the clip I want. This is the clip I want. That is a spicy take there. GG Speed. All right, Orioles clinched a postseason berth. The question is, will they win the division? Pray for no more injuries, please. Holiday with a shutout. 2-game complete gamer. Or 2-hit complete gamer. We finish with 99 wins. And our third straight National League West pennant. We get a chance to defend our title next stream, and oh no, we're playing the Reds. Oh, this is going to be a barn burner. Ryan Anderson has not pitched well in Coors in the postseason, but the man has not won fewer than 20 games in any of the last 3 seasons. Greg Bauer, Mr. Bauer outage himself. No, not that one, this one. Was a lights-out closer for the Rockies last 2 seasons. This season, he moves into the starting rotation and has been very effective for the Reds. BJ Ryan, also part of the Colorado Rockies postseason drive last year, also joins the rotation. Dangerous lefty. Rockies countering with Pryor, Halliday, Wilson, Sullivan. The Marlins will host the Cubs. Chicago winning their first postseason berth in a while. The White Sox scrape in to the postseason and will play the Angels. Texas out for the first time in a while. And it's an AL East rematch. Blue Jays versus Orioles. Some big names here. Joe Mauer got the big bag, so he's staying in Baltimore. I was hoping he might come available as a free agent. We traded Kaz Matsui over there and Jason Borges. Looks like they've done well enough. They also still employ our old friend R.A. Dickey. Blue Jays. Hey, that's an interesting name. Yanhervey Solarte. Matt Kemp got traded away. Bobby Crosby. Defensive stud. Manny Ramirez. 29 home runs. Sean Green, 24 home runs. Green is still there. Delgado, King Carlos himself, back in the postseason. What a career he's had. Yeah, he's not getting left out of the Hall of Fame this time. Put number 21 up in the rafters for Pete's sake. Old man Gary Sheffield still with the club. Pitching leaves a lot to be desired for the Blue Jays. Carter, Slanina, Burdack, and Myers. I mean, Brett Myers was a huge get. But you have to imagine he's either pitching through back spasms or... we'll see. Very interesting stuff going on with the Rockies this postseason. Griffey's healthy. Diaz is healthy. I'm going to have some tough choices to make for who the postseason roster will be. But that will be for another day. We're going to go right into AZ Axel with the Backyard Project. And don't forget, later on tonight, Dishnet 34 with the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. You'll see me next on Saturday with Rocktober, I think it's 12 or 13. And we got Griffey back. Oh, it's going to be so great to say his name again. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone.